What up guys, PingAndREA008 here, welcome back to a video. We'll be talking about 10 most underrated teams in my opinion. Please smash the like button, subscribe. God bless all of you guys, always keep God first. Enjoy the video please and thank you. Okay, so number 10. This is the 10th most underrated team in my opinion. It's a tough one. I would say I'm gonna go with 49ers for number 10. Nobody really talks about them. They aren't talking about them right now. They aren't really a popular topic right now for the time being. They got Trey Lance, George Kittle still. They did lose Richard Sherman, you know, for reasons that we don't really need to talk about. They still Fred Warner, like, they got a stacked defense. Nick Bosa's back and healthy, I think. Number 10, I'm going, 49ers. Number 9, I have the Minnesota Vikings. I think they are severely underrated. I give them number 9 spot. I feel like that's pretty fair. They're pretty underrated in my opinion. Defense underrated. Harrison Smith, Danielle Hunter's a monster. Dalvin Cook's on their offense. Kirk Cousins, pretty elite quarterback. Justin Jefferson, out of Thielen. I'm going to give Vikings number 9. Number 8, I have the Dolphins here. I think they're severely, you know, they're like the Vikings. Like, they got a fine defense. Tua's pretty underrated. I like Tua. I like me some Tua. Great receiving core now with Jalen Waddle, Will Fuller, Devontae Parker, I think, still there. Great receiving core. Mike Gesicki's still there, so fantastic team, and Xavier and Howard might come back. But the Dolphins, I'm giving a number 8 spot. Okay, so this is number 7. I don't really like the Patriots, but I'm giving the Patriots number 7. Cam Newton, they can just use him as scrambler. Mac Jones can be their throwing quarterback. And they can just switch it up and put Cam Newton a passing quarterback. But Cam Newton's definitely their running back in my opinion. So I'm saying Patriots number 7. Fair spot for them. Good defense still. Their offense pretty solid. They got good tight ends, decent receivers now. So number 7, Patriots. Okay, so number 6, I think it's Washington football team. I feel like I don't really hear them too much anymore still. They're fairly solid team. Chase Young, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think the football team, Washington football team, I think they're a fairly underrated team. Okay, so for number 5, and by the way, like, underrated, it's like a good and a bad thing. They don't get talked about enough. Number 5, I think I'll give the Panthers number 5. They're really underrated. They would be lower, but, like, I don't know, bro. Number 5, I think I'm gonna state the Panthers at number 5. Okay, so number 4, I have the Chargers. I think they're really, really underrated. Herbert, you know, he's a beast. Herbert's a beast. I feel like the Chargers don't get talked about enough. So I'm putting Chargers number 4. Derwin James might be back, hopefully, and Joey Bosa's a beast. So Kenneth Murray, I'm hoping that he has another good year. Chargers number 4. Okay, so number 3, I'm going to go with we'll go with the Raiders here. I feel like the Raiders don't get talked about enough sometimes because they're a solid team. Derek Carr is underrated. Josh Jacobs is underrated. Henry Ruggs, he might get more catches, and, you know, they might focus on him a little more because of Nelson Aguilar leaving. But I think the Raiders are underrated. Their defense, it could be better, but still, I think the Raiders, pretty underrated team. Number 2. The Denver Broncos. I think they are a severely underrated team. The Denver Broncos do not get talked about enough. So that's why they're at number 2. You guys are going to get pretty pumped for number 1. Actually, I don't know. Do not call me biased, please and thank you. Just please don't. This is, in my opinion, this is the way I look at it. I think the Bengals are number one, the most underrated team in the NFL. This is my opinion. If you want to smash this, like, you can. But still, I think Bengals are the most underrated team in the NFL. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. I just feel like the Bengals don't get talked about enough sometimes. Don't call me biased. I've always had this feeling, like, underrated receivers, like T. Higgins, underrated. Jesse Bates, he gets snubbed out of the Pro Bowl. Dude, we are underrated. Von Bell, underrated. Joey Awuzie, underrated. Mike Hilton, underrated. Joe Mixon, underrated. Joe Burrow, underrated. You know what I mean? Auden Tate, really underrated. But I feel like the Bengals are the most underrated team. Don't call me biased. You can all you want, but this is the way I look into it. I hardly see any Bengals fans nowadays. So I'm calling it how I see it. But, like, why are the Browns in this list? Because the Browns are going to make the Super Bowl most likely. They might. They're going to make it far in the playoffs. I'm not trying to jinx the Browns, but they might make it far in the playoffs. So, Bengals number one, most underrated team in my opinion. God bless all of you guys. Always keep God first. Thank you all for the lovely support. God bless all of you guys. Always keep God first. See you guys. I'm out. Whew. Here comes the dislikes. God bless all of you guys.